Hello and welcome to the 158.360 Phase 4 prototype presentation by Group 2. We decided a website would be the most appropriate way to have a trip planner, and this is the initial page the user will see when first visiting the website. There's a big splash screen with some information and a couple of big buttons. Take the tour, and leave me alone, I'll know what I'm doing. Of course there's a checkbox saying don't show me this again, so the user can disable it for when they return to the website. If you elect to not take the tour or finish the tour, this is the screen you'll be presented with. Just a big map of the world and pretty minimalist otherwise. There's a multi-purpose search bar hovering in the bottom middle of the screen, just waiting to bring you interesting results, with an example of what can be searched for just underneath. Along the top we have the trip tag loader, of course, in the usual top left, then the main functions of itinerary wish list, and another search bar if you're looking for it there, help and login Dropbox. If the login button is clicked, it initiates a drop-down panel for the user to enter their username and password. There's functionality for if the user is having trouble logging in, a button to click on to register, and a Remember Me checkbox if the user would like to be automatically logged in on subsequent visits to the website. Once the user is logged in, the login button shows their username, and clicking on it brings up this box. We have the ability to log out, and this is where all the user settings and profile settings can be changed. When the Wishlist tab is clicked on the top bar, the user is presented with a drop-down box as shown. The user can elect to create a new wish list, see all items across all wish lists, or only those in a particular wish list they've created. Similar to the Wishlist tab, when the user clicks on the Itinerary tab, they are presented with a drop-down box for their various itineraries. When the user clicks Help on any screen, they are given a Help drop-down that has information about whatever page the user is currently on. They're also given an option to take the tour, and also there's a search bar they can search for a specific help topic. This shows the results of a search. The map moves to the location of the search. The user can zoom in or out and rotate the map using the mouse or the controls at the top right of the map. Clicking on the More Info button takes you here. On the left hand side we have the search bar, and clicking the checkbox the user can search within the results of their previous search. We have a number of filters the user can use to filter their results, such as a price slider, and some checkboxes to display only the results the user is looking for at that time. Above the results we have a sort by drop-down box for the user to sort the results. In the middle of the screen we have the actual results themselves. There is room for an image, title, rating, and info panels. On the right of each result we have buttons for share, and the user can add the result to their itinerary or wish list. If the user clicks on the More Info button, this is where they are taken. They can see more info about a particular item and can cycle through the results this way if they wish, using the left and right arrows at the sides. On this page the user can view the various items in their wish list. There is a sort by drop-down box at the top to arrange the results, and filters on the left-hand side. The user can click to view more info about each item, or can use checkboxes and the buttons on the bottom to remove items, or add them to their itinerary. Finally, this is the itinerary page. Much of the screen is taken up with a calendar to show the user their trip. This can be sorted with the buttons at the top of the calendar. There is a drop-down box to change trip if the user is planning more than one trip at a time, and clicking on the title also brings down a box with options such as rename, delete, and share. When the user creates a new itinerary, they are given the option of adding a budget, and if they have the results of how much of their budget has been used with the trip elements they have selected, is shown at the bar at the bottom. Wishlist items that have been added to itinerary are shown on the left-hand side, ready to be dragged onto the calendar. The Generate button automatically adds items from the wish list to the itinerary if the user wishes, and the Confirm button confirms the trip.